Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Hidden Oracle 1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, you may just be going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Today I did a shuffle, but I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I didn't hear back from anyone, and I feel like my spirit guides make me feel like this is probably the best choice right now, because I have other cards. I want to say clarifying cards or follow-up cards to add to the message. Today is February 21st, 2026, and I hope you all are having a good day. So I pulled from the Oracle deck, my Heart's Hidden Secrets deck, and so I was guided to give you the message. This is with the relationship that's going on currently with you all. My divine souls, elevated souls might be in a divide with their counterpart at this moment in time. We have the first card out, rejection, feeling abandoned, dismissed, and irrational fear. Meaning the fear is valid to me. I don't think it's irrational, but it's probably irrational because of the fact that you might be upset with what you think it could be, but to me it's valid because you haven't heard from them, and everything was probably most likely going well, and you're just like, what's going on? We have the next card out, possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, and risk. So there is a possibility of rekindling the connection. We have the sun, there's hope. And maybe your relationship was very adventurous too. But you feel like it's a risk because do you want to continue on with the relationship or not, since they're absent right now? They're going to come forward with confessions, unveiling coming clean messages. And it may not always be a third party. It could be, well, their third party may not be a person. It might just be their situation right now, finances, things like that. But you don't know because it's a veil. But it will be unveiled because they'll come forth with the confession. We have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. This is what they want with you. And I'm sure you want that with them too. And this isn't gender specific. We're also going with the energy, how it comes off. But yeah, they want to bond with you. They find you sensual. Your connection is very passionate, but they want to confide in you. Right now, on their end, there might be some type of conflict with what they're dealing with, where it could be their career, finances, a relationship, a third party. But whatever it is, it's giving them difficulty at this moment in time. We have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Yeah, they're probably going through that too. And they might be dealing with some crazy person from their past, some secret admirer, or they're in this timid feeling of, of coming forth, or they're feeling like they're suppressing their emotions towards you. You got bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Yeah. They might be calling somebody's bluff. Who knows what they're, dealing with at the time. Or they might be not coming forth with you on, how they truly feel. They might not be telling you this because they don't want you to see them in a certain type of way. Yeah, or maybe you see them is wearing a mask because you're like, who is this person? They just dropped off the face of the earth. I haven't heard from them and stuff like that. You got clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. I think that either they're spying on you to see how you're feeling, like if you're coming forth talking on social medias or anything like that. They want to see where your emotion, how you're emotional, how you're feeling emotionally, rather. They want to see how you're feeling since they haven't come forth. But I feel like if they're in this spying situation, then they are hiding behind a mask. Maybe you are their secret admirer, or they might have somebody secretly admiring them and they're not realizing it. But whatever they're dealing with, somebody's either holding on to them. They don't want to let go of this relationship with you as well, but they might be dealing with somebody that's, spying on them and obsessing with them. But I feel like they definitely have that feeling with you. You have emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. Yeah, they're going through something conflicted. That's what's causing their, and they just don't know how to come forth to tell you, but they will, because we have the confession card. But this is where they're feeling. They feel alone. They feel rejected by you as well. And it's causing you both cloudy judgment. He probably doesn't know what to do next. Cloudy judgment is illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. Yeah, the relationship right now is unbalanced because one person's in the dark and one person's aware of what's going on. But I don't think that you're aware of how he truly feels about you or she feels about you. So it can look like an illusion because you probably feel like they don't like you. You probably feel rejected and feel like that they don't care about you. And through all that, you're healing, you're releasing, you're purifying, and you're cleansing. And these two came out together, the cloudy judgment and healing. So I felt like that I resonated with that. It just made sense because, you're getting yourself together through this emotional storm is for you as well. But the bottom of this deck, it showed realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. So you're like aha moments with the situation. And then when they come forth with their confession, they will be letting you know what's really, they might be really having some financial issues that are posing as the third party, or they might be getting sued, or they're dealing with court issues, or their job, their tied to work issues, career issues. Um, so I'm gonna pull the Telepathy Oracle and see what messages are coming from these cards as a clarify or follow up. Sorry y'all, this furnace just comes on like so loud. And I think also spirit, well, what was in my spirit as well was, you know, I'd be shuffling so many decks because spirit might want me to do, pull more card decks. So I think that's why I felt like the pre-shuffling would be better. And I don't have so long of a video. I think spirit just wants me to get straight to the messages. What messages do we have for our elevated souls? What messages do we have for our elevated souls, spirit? I mean, you know what, our weather here has been acting like it's springtime. I think it's kind of odd. People don't think it is, but if we're having like 60-degree weather in February, when it's usually, you know, snow or cold, to me it's not the natural cycle to me. I mean, this is winter still, so. But for it to feel like spring with the rain and the warm weather is kind of bizarre. I guess that's a record-breaking type ordeal, but I don't know. And also the trees, they didn't really drop. I felt like the leaves dropped later last year. We have surprise. You may be surprised. Yeah, they're coming forward with the confession. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at what you thought it was to what it really is. Because I really think this person really has feelings for you. And it's not what you think it is. Right now you're just in darkness and you feel like you're in a void. Because you don't know what's going on. Have anything else, spirit, for our elevated divine souls? And I try not to. I feel like when I shuffle it's so loud. I don't want it to be loud. But this deck right here is kind of, it's like the cards like to really stick to. Okay, well, these two cards came out. I'm going to take them. We have deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul's purpose in relationships. And telepathy. Close soul connections. Harmoniously synchronized reenactment of telepathic moments. Yeah, they might be speaking to you telepathically. This might be a long distance relationship. Or, yeah, it probably most likely is. Yeah, as you're healing, Spirit wants you to go within and try to see why you're feeling this way. I mean, you probably had relationships in the past that made you feel a certain type of way, and it feels like it's a repeat. Like you've probably been ghosted before. You thinking you're probably being ghosted, but I don't think that's the case. It says feelings at the bottom of the deck. Take the time to explore the deep connections you are experiencing. Yeah, you need to explore or really sit with how you're feeling at this moment. Like, do you feel like you're clinging as you're in this darkness? Because Spirit wants you to release and heal, because things will work in divine favor and divine time. I'm gonna also pull from my Moonology card deck that represents the emotion, because we've got feelings and deep. They're telepathically talking to you, like, please don't leave. That's his little voice or her little voice, like, I'm trying to talk to you. That's you. That's a little voice, like, I'm trying to get to you. Don't worry. A surprise. I feel like their back is turned, but that light is the surprise. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, full moon in Scorpio. Purple, like this purple tree. Yeah, yeah, you might want to start releasing the negativity, like through your healing, because healing is saying to release. Oh, sorry. Healing card is telling you to release. So, yeah, you want to release the negative thoughts about the situation. Yeah, bottom of the deck, it says a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Yeah, they're coming. When they come, they're going to come like in full speed ahead, like that fire horse that we just entered into, because they're like, we're going to be together. They're not trying to hear nothing that you're talking about. The next card, messages from the Universe Oracle. I'm pulling one of the cards here. Let's see what messages we have. Hope you can see that card too. I'll put it with the feeling or healing card. Spirit, what other messages do we have for our elevated souls? Yeah, this person wants, they want more with you. It just does not look like that right now. You both feel rejected. That is not a good feeling. Okay, we have Phoenix Rising. I rise from the ashes of past love, stronger and more radiant than before. Yeah, but you're not going anywhere. I mean, you're rising through your healing, but he's like, you're not, or she's like, you're not going anywhere. We're together. As you're experiencing this Phoenix Rising. Well, I mean, I guess I can put it with the healing, because this is where the possibilities come in. Because once you release that negativity, that's when you'll be rising, because you won't be bringing your past into this new relationship. Under this deck was Moonlight Alchemy. In the crucible of love, our souls forge a bond stronger than any element. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna, you got a lot of passion there. And you're a passionate person. And they know that. They want the intimacy with you. I'm going to pull for the self-care oracle to see also what messages we have through your healing. Besides releasing the negativity. Let's see what the message will be for. Because it's important to know what to do next in your healing. Sometimes you just need a little bit more, support. We'll let Spirit be your guide on that. Spirit, what do we need for our elevated souls through our healing? Okay. Oh, there's nothing like traditional sleep. Oh, I love that message. So as you're healing, you need to release the negativity and get you as much rest as you possibly can. And how about a little aromatherapy? Put a little spray on your pillow, like some lavender, or I hope you guys can see that. Lavender would be nice. Or drink you some chamomile tea or something. And the last one that I'm gonna close out the reading with is from my 50. It's called 50 Enchanted. These are pretty cards. Affirmation messages. Let's see what's the last message to close out, Spirit, for elevated souls. You guys, probably the thing was you probably weren't speaking before Valentine's, and then Valentine's came and went, and then you're like, what? That's probably why it's so significant, because I feel like, and I'm surprised, I mean, Cupid came up, I think, in the last reading, but I'm surprised that it didn't show up this reading. But yeah, let's see. You are a celestial being. I am a celestial being connected to the stars and the infinite universe. Well, you're definitely cosmic. Where should I put this one at? And I think that they know you are. They know that you're like this divine person. They know that you're special to them. They don't want to lose you in That's probably why they talk to you telepathically, because they know that you're someone that's different. At the back of this deck is infinite creativity, and through that, you're probably creating. And you're attractive, and you're independent. So it says, I tap into my infinite and creativity, expressing myself freely and joyfully. So yeah, if you go back through this, you're clarifying, cleansing, and that's probably how you're releasing the negativity, because you're getting your rest and you're doing creative work. And that's why you're a Phoenix rising. Could I put this at? I don't know if we can see that. There. Sorry, I'm getting a frog in my throat. Yeah, so that's all that I have from the Divine Council. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to thank my subscribers, the likes, comments, shares, and I hope that you found the resolution in the message, so you know what to do next, especially with the healing through all this darkness right now. But things will get better, because you have the surprise coming. And the surprise, you never know what that surprise could be. It could be a ring, it could be a phone call, text, email, something, and they're gonna come in with their confession, and it's not gonna be that what you think it's gonna be, because right now you're seeing the illusions and you're being unbalanced through that cloudy judgment. Okay, everyone, so that's that. I hope you have a good week, a good month, and a good year. But I want to say, I want you all to have a harmonious and blissful day. Bye.